Welcome back to more Pokémon Emerald. So, last time we started our exploration of the sea. Now we're in Route 129. So, this is a very short route, but the interesting thing about it is that you have a 1% encounter to find Wailord. Say hey, let's go on with it. So, why is this important? You need a Wailord for a cyclist. It's the same as the one that is related to Relic Camp. So yeah, so there's two ways you can approach this. One, go to a route where Wailmer is a 100% encounter with the Super Rod. If you do that, then they can be caught up to level 45 if memory serves me correctly. So then you can just level up once and you're good. That'll be a lot more common. Or you could try getting this 1% encounter, which yeah, that could take a while. So yeah, no matter which way you look at it, it's probably going to be a bit of a time-consuming process if you're not raising the Wailmer yourself. I'm being, that's it, done. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, there's another Pokemon I can actually talk about now, because yeah, I kind of forgot about it. Basically, once you get the Super Rod, you can fish for this Pokemon in Lily Cove. That Pokemon is Staryu. Yeah, we're doing this again. So yeah, Staryu evolves into Starmie with a Water Stone. And yeah, I do believe you need to go diving to help get that. You need to get blue shards, at least one blue shard. And then you can trade that in for a Water Stone and you can get a Starmie that way. This is like first triathlon at all intents and nervous. And I believe because it's caught with the Super Rod, you can get Staryus that are decently high leveled. Anyway, Eliminate or Natural Cure are the abilities. Natural Cure is better. Because, yeah, it does something in battle. That's the main reason. Eliminate only increases random encounter rate. The Natural Cure heals status when Starmie switches out, which is really nice. Works well with one of its moves, Recover. And his one. So anyway, Staryu Vileva, it does get some pretty interesting moves to think about. Those are Recover, maybe Cosmic Power? Not many Pokemon get that move. And I don't remember if Starmie gets Calm Mind. It may not. But anyway, I failed to win. You actually try to learn Future Sight there. Not a bad move. It hits Dark type Pokemon despite being a Psychic type move, but it doesn't get stabbed. So yeah, it could be an interesting choice. It's just that yeah, the attack is delayed. Due to it not being super powerful, I prefer to use like Thunderbolt and maybe some of those setup options like Reflect and Calm Mind. So yeah, that's just what I think. And we're using Ulteka. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, like I said, Recover could be good if you want to do more than just attack. Like I said, Cosmic Power could be interesting if it doesn't Calm Mind, which I guess we'll find out a little bit. Hydro Pump if you want a strong Water Step. What's the hurry? Let's take it so easy. There's also Minimize, but yeah, something is as easy as seem as that, right? But yeah, Minimize, it's a scummy move in my opinion. It also gets Rapid Spin, but yeah, that's more important in the competitive scene, because that blows away spikes, and spikes are used a lot in this generation. And Starmie's actually one of the best Pokemon at using Starmie's one of the best Pokemon that can make use of Rapid Spin. But anyway, Starmie itself, it's a Water Psychic type. Pretty cool type combination, and also means that Golduck kind of gets the short end of the stick, because Starmie, Starmie gets stabbed on its Psychic, which Golduck does not. Their level of actually gets confused if you really want to use that. But yeah, it actually does link Calm Mind, like I said. It does get both screens though. Oh my, I want to relax a little bit more. Winning sure isn't easy. But yeah, I think I prefer using Reflect the Light screen over Cosmic Power, to be honest. That's just what I feel. But anyway, yeah, let's keep it some Ulteka. I'm in the middle of a trial, I'm sure. Why don't we battle? So anyway, what makes Starmie so great, and also probably one of the reasons why it's my favorite Pokemon, it's coverage. It gets... You basically, if you go with Surf, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam, you got a pretty good booster right there. And yeah, to be honest though, none of its other like TMs are super interesting, although it does get more powerful versions of some of those moves I mentioned, like Blizzard and Thunder. And yeah, like I said, the screens could be fun if you want a more support-based moveset. And then tutor-wise, nothing too interesting in this game, I do believe. And then finally the stats. So yeah, Starmie, great stats. Under 15 speed is its main selling point, it's really fast. Then it has a good under special attack to use those special moves with. And then finally, its other stats aren't too bad. 60 HP, 75 attack, 85 defense, 85 special defense. I was sure I'd win. So yeah, Starmie, like I said, it's my favorite Pokemon. If you want a water type with lots of coverage, it's a good choice. The only problem is, in this game, it's caught kind of late. Normally, it kind of is, so I guess that's just one little thing about Starmie. But yeah, if you don't mind waiting a little bit to get it, it's a great choice. It's because of all that coverage. And yeah, if you're doing a water run, well, it's surprising, except to see a train out in the sea, I think we should battle. If you're doing a modern water run, it's a good recommendation on my part. But anyway, that's the only new Pokemon that we need to talk about. Like I said, I kind of forgot to talk about it a little bit ago, but oh well. Because like I said, once you get the Super Rod, you just go to Lilycove and get it. But yeah, I actually didn't know that. But anyway, no new Pokemon until we get to the next town, by the way, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Hey, level 43. This kid's awfully tough. So yeah, how about another topic? So, first off, let's get Ortega in the back now. Like so. We're gonna be using Toadstool. Alright, cool. So, one of the topics to talk about is Gen 9 speculation. So, we had the trailer. The time I'm recording this, the trailer went up today when I'm recording this, so... And yeah, I was kind of hoping for something like this because, yeah, with the initial announcement, there wasn't really much for me to go off of. So... yeah, why not? Let's talk about it a little bit. So yeah, we saw 3 new Pokemon, as well as seeing what some other Pokemon are available to us. There's a decent selection of some familiar faces, some of the newer faces from Gala. It's very cool. But yeah, I guess first thing we'll talk about the region, because one thing that people have been, like, theorizing is that the game's gonna be open world. Kinda like Legends Arceus, I guess. In a deep blue sea, my sharp blue heart finds comfort among waves. Alright. So, I can definitely see that, because yeah, there's a lot of variety in the environments, and also with how the multiplayer works, it might actually make a lot of sense for it to be open world. Because yeah, the multiplayer, how it works is that it's kinda like an MMO, I think. Although yeah, it's only 4 players, so... Because yeah, you can team up with 4 people, you can explore the world together. Like that. That's actually a really cool idea, but anyway. It's kind of like how me and my brother used to play Pokemon. We play the games together at the same time and stuff like that. Is pretty cool. At the last we see, the world of Pokemon spans depths beyond belief. Let's fight the other dude. So let's continue about what we're talking about. So yeah, I can see the game being open world because of that, but I wonder by how much. I feel like the game will still be a little bit linear. Like, you'll still have... I mean, I guess Legends Arceus is a good, like, benchmark, I guess, in terms of non-linearity. Because, yeah, you still had, like, a set path that you needed to go to complete the game, but you could go off the beam path and do other things before actually progressing the plot. That's actually kind of how I played the game now I think about it. So yeah, will it be open like that, or will it just be like... Will it be even more open like that, or will it just be like a linear game like Sword and Shield kind of was? That's the thing. And yeah, to be honest, I kind of like a mix, because I guess kind of like Lich's Arceus, but maybe a little bit less open than that. That's how I would like it, but that's just how I feel. But anyway, Smiley is going to be used. Oh, Haruka, hi there, this is Jenny. So I game all Pokemon together. I had a raw time, but they all go away from me. See. So I guess other things too that I noticed too, it's the new Pokemon. They seem to fall into like some pretty basic archetypes. Yeah, electric type. I'm guessing it's gonna be the electric rodent of this game. And then we have a grass type, I'm guessing it's gonna be the elegant grass type. Kinda like the elegant grass type in Sword Shield. Unfortunately I kind of forgot the name, but I think it's evolved one is like Gossiflor or something like that. I think that's what it is. But and then afterwards you have a normal type. I'm guessing that's the elegant normal type, although it's definitely not a rodent, it's a pig this time. And it's called Lechonk. Anyway. That's definitely a memorable name because of how memey it sounds, but anyway. But yeah, that's just, I guess, how I feel. Can't really say anything about stats because, yeah, unevolved Pokemon, of course, I don't really know what the fully evolved Pokemon looks like at this point. I guess that Lechonk is gonna be, whatever it evolves into, it's probably gonna be slow and bulky. That's what the name suggests to me, but anyway. If it's fast like Mill-type, that'd be kind of funny, but anyway. I think the grass type is probably gonna be slow as well. It's a grass normal type, which is very strange, but I guess that's the way it is. It's also based on Olive, I think. So yeah, again, it's probably gonna be like slow, maybe a good special attacker, but yeah, we'll need to see what it evolves into, I think, before I make that judgment. Then after that, I can't go in reversal, but yeah, the electric type, that Pokemon looks pretty interesting. Hopefully it evolves into something pretty cool. If it is the rodent though, it probably won't evolve. I guess that's one thing. That's I guess one reason why it wouldn't be the electric type rodent, because most of those don't evolve over these like past couple of generations. Like the Dene didn't evolve, Emolga didn't evolve, that's Gen 5. Pachirisu didn't evolve, that's Gen 4. Okay, this definitely is a common trend because yeah, you had Puzzle Mine, they didn't evolve. Pachirisu didn't evolve, Emolga didn't evolve, the Dene didn't evolve. Tokudamaru didn't evolve, and then the one in Gen 8, I can't remember the name of, but it's one of Mani's Pokemon. That also does evolve, that changes form, so that's kinda cool. So yeah, if it is the rodent, it kinda looks like one to me. So it might not evolve, which yeah, that's kind of a letdown, but oh well. Because yeah, normally the problem with these rodents is, yeah, they're interesting Pokemon, but they lack stats a lot of the time, so yeah. Anyway, over here, I'll show this place off. This is Sky Pillar. We can't really do much here yet. We're gonna wait on that. I don't think there's any new encounters there either. It's just old Pokemon. A lot of them are evolved though. Like, I think you can find Claydolls, you can find Altarias in that place. It's pretty cool. But anyway. So back to what we were talking about. So yeah, that's the 3 new Pokemon. Oh yeah, but there's also the box art legendaries. Why did men like babysit so much? Anime, that's why, but anyway. So yeah, back to what we're talking about. So, the box art legendaries, they look like dragon types, that's what I'm sure. So I guess we're gonna have a duo of dragon types, just like Gen 5. And actually that's the first time that's happened since Gen 5, so... Because yeah, I thought it'd be a more common thing, but not really. I guess it started in Gen 3 with Latias and Latios, but they're not box art legendaries, they're just regular gym Pokemon. So yeah, there might be a third member, because yeah, there's normally a third member of the duo that appears either in the sequel game or whatever Sword Shield is trying to do. It was kinda cool that the third legendary Pokemon was actually like a part of the first game, because yeah, normally that's not the case, so they kinda bucked the trend there. But yeah, like I said, I think the more mechanical looking one, I forgot the name again. Because yeah, I've only looked at the game once, because I only looked at the new page on Cerebi like once before recording this. Maybe I should have done it again, but I don't know. So anyway, back to what we're talking about. So Yeah, I think the more mechanical one is either a steel dragon or an electric dragon. It looks more like an electric dragon to me. Which, again, that'd be interesting because remember that dragon type duo that I was talking about in Gen 5? Well, one of them is a dragon electric type, so yeah. The other one looks like a dinosaur to me, so it could be a rock dragon maybe? Potentially. That's just a really out there theory of mine, but it could also be a fire dragon type too, I think. But if it is, then yeah, they're definitely ripping off Universe Legendary Pokemon if they're doing that. Ooh, we got a lot of trainers here. Yeah, I'm not so sure what that thing's type could be. It could be a ground type as well. Nah, just a lot of things. And then there's the stars. I should probably talk about those as well. So the grass type starter, a lot of people say it's probably gonna be like Incineroar, it's gonna stand on its 2 legs. I've heard that it could be like a dancing Pokemon that's like a grass dart type, that's kinda cool. We don't really have too many grass dart types. There are 2 in this generation, but after that, there wasn't that many, I think. I think Zarude, I guess, in the last generation was there, but I don't know. It does seem like a cool type combination. Anyway, we have a System Pro here. The fire type, yeah, I think fire ground is probably what it's gonna become. That's a cool type because yeah, only Camerupt I believe has that type. The Camerupt family should be saying. At the moment, and it's like I said, it's a pretty decent type. Yeah, it has the times for water weakness. It's also weak to ground too, another common type. But other than that, it's not weak to anything else. It doesn't resist a good amount. But it is also a cool type offensively. It's just that, yeah, if it's a slow Pokemon with that type, it's not going to be the most fun to use. But yeah, it looks like a Dragon type to me as well, but it looks like a Dragon type Pokemon to me as well, but I don't think they're going to do that because then it would not be weak to water. I guess before we start exploring this town, I'll finish off by quickly mentioning Water-type start. It looks like a Water Flying type to me, but I feel like that's too predictable, so they actually might change things up and make it like a Water Steel type or something. I heard it could be like a pirate-themed Pokemon, which sounds really cool. Or a Captain Pokemon. And yeah, if it's a Steel type, that would fit. And yeah, Water Steel's a pretty cool type. We haven't seen it on Napoleon before. It's very decent type defensively. But anyway, I say gave that tension a good amount of time. Let's talk to this person. What color is your trainer card? Mine's copper. Yeah, your trainer card changes depending on your achievements. Like, I think if you get a star on your trainer card, it changes color, I do believe. We can get one very easily by being the Elite Four champion. The Sephiroth town floats on top of a colony of Corsair. If I told you that, would you believe me? The ancestors of the people in Pacific were said to have been born on boats and lived and died aboard them. I understand that they lived that way because they were searching for something. I don't intend to be going nowhere fast in the sticks like this forever. You watch me, I'll get out to the city and become a huge hit. Seriously, I'm gonna cause a huge explosion of popularity. If you ever heard that, I'll happily teach Explosion to your Pokemon. So this is a very easy to miss mutator, but yeah, this is an interesting one indeed. Explosion is 250 power. You faint while using it, but it halts the enemy's defense, so it can do a lot of damage. If the Pokemon can't normally learn Explosion, then yeah, this is a good way to get it. And yeah, it's also good with Dull Bowers as well. Very, very interesting move this. I don't normally like using it because I don't like failing my own Pokemon, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do, and yeah, this is really powerful. Like, it makes some Pokemon a lot better to use. Guy, you're turning me down because I live in the country. Like, Camerupt can also learn it, that's kind of interesting. And you can do decent damage to that before going down, so... Anyway, what's in here? People are saying that they saw a Pokemon flying high above Hoenn. Is it flying around all the time? Doesn't it need to rest somewhere? A Sky Pokemon. Where did you come from? Oh, I love this NPC. While I think about that, I want to just get some information up. So, where did I come from? Okay. So where do you come from? Let's try yes. Yes? Yes town. I never heard a place like that. Yeah, he's taking it really literally, which is kind of funny. And I always say no. No, that doesn't make any sense. You have to come from somewhere. Oh wait, you're not gonna say you were born at the bottom of the sea. I like that. That's funny. I wonder what that's like in Japanese. I'm guessing it's similar. See, isn't it neat? These houses are on water. I was born here. Cool. The sky pillar. Oh, you must be in that tall tower a little further out. If you are see it, I wouldn't climb it. It's too scary to go up that high. I live at sea level in Pacific. That suits you fine. Alright. What's here? In the Hoa region, there are 3 Pokemon represent the power of rock, ice, and steel. Each of them is said to hide away deep inside caves. That's the story I heard when I was just a little kid. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. Important for later? Probably. Let's see what these other houses have got. I like this house. Ahem. I am the Pokemon fan club's most important person, the chairman's younger brother. I'm here enjoying my vacation at Pokemon, yes indeed. Ah, yeah, Pokemon. It clearly likes you very much. A Pokemon that adoring and adorable deserves a team like this, no? You get Team 27 return again, actually. If a Pokemon likes you a lot, returns powers enhanced. If it doesn't like you, frustration's power goes up. So yeah, you get another TM for return, which is very nice. In fact, I'm actually going to use on them all though. To get them strong normal type move to use. Instead of secret power. And there you go. But if you show him a Pokemon that doesn't like you very much, he'll give you the frustration TM. And yeah, it's basically the opposite return. If the Pokemon doesn't like you, it will also max out 102 power. And the normal type move, but yeah, it's much easier to raise happiness than lower it, so return is often more well liked. Unless it's competitive, because interestingly, if the opponent has a Ditto and they copy you, and you have frustration, then if they try to use that move, then that Ditto will basically get stopped. They can't use that because they'll be too low powered, because it's going to assume that the Ditto is going to have max happiness, but anyway. I believe that's something that people did, but anyway. The sea between Pacific and Sapo is a fast running tide. If you decide to surf, you could end up swept away somewhere else. Oh boy. Next year it's going to be annoying to traverse. So Pokedex, do you get to meet a lot of different Pokemon? I wish I was like you. This guy is kind of dumb. Check out this horsey. It's the horsey I caught yesterday to celebrate my birthday. Well, I can see that you want it. After all, it's priceless. I'll tell you what, I might be willing to trade for a Bagon. So we haven't even seen a trainer use a Bagon. Guess what? You need 8 gym badges to actually get a Bagon. And how do you get Horsey? Go to Route 132 and Super Rod it. Yes. So why would you do this trade? The trade's also not good in Ruby and Sapphire. It's a Blossom for a Corsa, and Corsa's also caught with the Super Rod. So yeah. Oh, so you're not gonna go through with this? That's cool. I'm not desperate to make a trade or anything. This thing looks expensive. Hid inside, but it was empty. Anyway, what's in here? Ah, this this house, Mirage Island. It must become visible and invisible depending on the weather conditions that makes mirages appear. Was it really appearing and disappearing? Anyway, this guy is gonna say this a lot. I can't see Mirage Island today. If he can, good. You must be very lucky, because yeah, I believe it's dependent on the personality value of the Pokemon. If you are able to visit, you can catch Wynots in the grass, kinda random, but hey. And then you can also get a lychee berry plant. There's a plant that has lychee berries, you can get a lychee berry from it, and that means you can plant it and then get more lychee berries. The lychee berries are pretty cool. They're a pinch berry that raises the attack stat of the Pokemon when they're low on health, which is very nice. But anyway, to wrap up this episode, let's talk about the one new Pokemon that I kind of already into that. It's on Route 132, and it's not this Pokemon. That Pokemon is Horsey. So, Horsey evolves into Seadra at level 32, but in this game, we have access to Kingdra at level... no, actually it's not a level. You need to trade it while it's holding a Dragon Scale. I actually don't know where the Dragon Scale's gone, but I do believe Horsey and Seadra might come with one. Yeah, they can. So that's one way you can get it, but there's an easier way to get a Dragon Scale, then yeah, go for that. Because it's only 5% chance with kind of a rare fishing, kind of sounds kind of annoying. But anyway, let's talk about Kingdra, because because Seadra was kind of an underwhelming final evolution for Horsey and Fire and Leaf Green, but Kingdra is actually kind of decent. It's a water dragon type, very good type, it's only weak to dragon. It doesn't really resist much, but yeah, only having one weakness is very nice. It does quad resist fire though, so I guess that's pretty cool, and water. The quad resisting water is quite nice because yeah, you fight a lot of water types in this game. Move pool wise, level up wise, it's not too bad. You can get Dragon Dance via level up, which is pretty cool. It's level 62. It could be an interesting option for like a mixed attacking set, because yeah, unfortunately both water and dragon are considered special, so it can't really use stab moves with that. Unfortunately, its best dragon type move via level up is Twister. I believe you need to breed to get its best option. There's also Agility, which could be fun, Hydro Pump. Oh yeah, it's a birdie. It's Swiss Swim. This is actually one of the strongest Swiss Swim Pokemon in the game, actually. After we like talked about one of the worst, but anyway. Because yeah, it has that type, it gets the power boost in the rain as well. And because it's kind of hard to take that too, it's pretty threatening in the rain. So yeah, Rain Dance is definitely an option this thing to consider. TM wise, the thing about this Pokemon is kind of linear, so it doesn't really learn much for TM, other than, you know, the usual Surf and Ice Beam. Move tutor wise, nothing too interesting that I can see, and finally Ekmus, Flail, Aurora Beam, Octazooka, kind of random, but hey, it's the Disable, Splash, don't do that. Dragon Rage and Dragon Breath. If you want Dragon Stab, Dragon Breath is your best option, because this Pokemon does learn Dragon Claw. Then finally its stats. Kingdra is very well balanced. 95 in attack, defense, special attack, and special defense. 75 HP, 85 speed. So yeah, it's very solid Pokemon. It's just that, yeah, like I said, it's very linear. It basically only uses Water, Dragon, and then maybe Ice for damage, and maybe normal type moves as well with that Dragon Dance. But yeah, it's a solid Pokemon, I've used it before. It's just that, yeah, like I said, it is kind of a linear Pokemon. It also has a weakness now in Fairy, another weakness now in Fairy. The type's still really good though. It still only has 2 weaknesses. But yeah, cool Pokemon. It's just that, yeah, you might not be able to use it because again, it's a trade evolution. And yeah, definitely catch it with fishing. Don't even think about doing that trade. I think the trade also has kind of a bad nature for it as well, so yeah, that's just another, like, bleh. Another bleh reason not to do that. But anyway, that should be it. So yeah, we arrived in Pacific Lock Town, and we have the next route to explore. I'm not looking forward to it because yeah, it's a one-way street with currents, so yeah. That's not going to be fun to explore, but anyway. That's what we're going to be doing next time, and I'll see you guys again for that.